Welcome back, you black box busters. This is NieR Automata, New Game Plus, NieR Game Plus. We're rebooting 9S's operating system after self-destructing on Earth in order to destroy the Goliath-class robots.
2B さんのセットアップを手伝いに行かなきゃな。多分もう部屋で待ってるだろうな。
So, does 9S get the same equipment loadout that 2B's got?
Yes, actually, except for the sword. Actually, no. I think the only thing that 9S does not have is a heavy attack sword, but he does have whatever light attack sword 2B had equipped at the very end of your first playthrough.
Okay.
By the time, yeah, which is why your plug-in chips also are the same. Okay, now we gotta hack into 2B because 9S is just creepy and invasive like that. And dramatically, it was 9S who had helped 2B get rebooted. This is a actual recording of the player doing the reboot system for the very first time, which is why you have the option to skip it. That's how freaking cool this game is that it will actually record sequences like this, and then replay it for your amusement. So mind you, I'm not pushing any buttons right now. This is just the game doing this.
Back from when we first did this during our new game run, right?
That is correct. Yep, and now we are in the posterity phase of this segment. 音声認識の設定がミュートになっているので調整お願いします。今から実際に呼びかけるので僕の声が聞こえるようにしてください。2B さん、聞こえますか？もしもこれで問題ありませんか？
I don't think that his voice actually modulated there. Huh.
Yeah, I remember I thought about it for a second, like, nah, I don't want to be cheeky. I'm just gonna use the yes option. Oh yeah, the self-destruct button that we totally never use.
So yeah, he's describing what is effectively the soft reset option.
You see, when Wolf bites down on the poison in the fake tooth in his mouth, he does not unfortunately have the ability to explode his body and destroy all enemies around him. He is just dead. But in this game, at any time, you can just say, fuck it. I'm gonna blow myself up and take everybody down with me. And then I'm gonna go back and recollect my body.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to barge in my room, 9S. Come on.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
Everybody knows I'm in over my head, over my head.
Ooh, when you're in my head, so I'm feeling. Yeah, we know the drill. I mean, 9S is experiencing this for the very first time. Matter of fact, 9S doesn't remember anything that happened back on Earth. He has been fully rebooted. Well, because he backed up 2B's memory. Dramatically, 9S backed up 2B's memories. So 2B remembers that they used the black box self-destruction, but 9S does not remember a goddamn thing.
Huh. Weird.
Yes, memory. It is special. Like being able to save the game for the very first time after a goddamn 40-minute long tutorial, which thankfully was truncated down to a mere 25 minutes. We now have Arcade.
Alright, so what kind of arcade games do we have? I assume we've got Galaga.
Oh, we got Hack. Well, it's kind of like Galaga, except Galaga is, in Galaga, you can only fire forward, but in these hacking minigames, you can fire in all points in 360 rotation.
So it's closer. It's closer to scrolling Centipede.
Yes. And each time you successfully complete a hacking minigame that looks a little different than any other ones you had done, and there are lots of hacking minigames in this game, you can replay them in arcade mode and even go for a high score to see how many of them you can do in a row without dying.
Oh, you didn't go read the Jackass Fish email. Damn.
Well, Jackass wants to tell us, hey, I got a little experiment I'd like you to try. I have a fish. It's anchovies, actually. And I want to see if your high units and androids can successfully ingest lubricant oils. Little do we realize that these lubricants are sweet, delicious, decadent demise. And will actually trigger one of the endings in the game. Don't eat the fish. There's nothing wrong with me, there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with me. I hope it doesn't eat the fish. Well, we'll cry. Ying for our next fix. There's nothing wrong with me, there's something wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with me. I hope it doesn't eat the fish. Well, we'll cry. Ying for our next fix.
Alright, let's go over to the drop pods.
So, those of us who are joining us from the very last playthrough will start to enjoy and appreciate that at once. No, come on. We're not going back down the elevator. I'm going to wait for my AI-controlled friend to follow me around. Because now 2B is playing the role that 9S was playing when we were playing as 2B. Our computer-controlled AI buddy. Oh, and boy, what a fun time these two have destined together for the rest of this storyline. You see, 9S cannot escape his fate. Because it's following him around everywhere.
Oh, but there's unique conversations to be had.
These are not unique conversations, only that the voice and language settings have changed since the very first time we played the game, because that was in English and now we're listening to it again in Japanese.
Alright. More Galaga. Oh no, this is actually straight Galaga as opposed to Galaga Centipede.
Yeah, this is more Galaga than the other shoot 'em up segments. Or hacking. Unfortunately, you cannot hack while using the planes. You have to use the fighter controls. And also, again, a reminder that your anti-chain damage plug-in chips, although useful when you're playing as, you know, just the sword swinging and hacking 9S, are totally useless while you're in the plane. You really need to watch out for sources of damage.
Ooh, we got the missile barrage, which makes it so that we're literally playing Frantic 3. Okay.
Well, auto-heal still works. See? I'm auto-healing right now. It's cool.
Now we're in the Centipede Galaga portion.
All range mode.
So what is a better first map between Corneria and no, I actually forget the name of the first map in Star Fox Assault. Huh.
Yeah, I'm not as familiar with Star Fox Assault as I am with the game Nintendo 64 classic Star Fox 64.
And Star Fox 64 and SNES Star Fox both start you off on Corneria, so.
Mm-hmm.
We have landed.
Yep, and because it's loading the in-game model, you could see 9S recovering his health even while you can't control what he's doing. Semi-cutscene mode. And also, because this is New Game Plus, the game is not going to reintroduce you to areas you've already been to, because you should be pretty familiar with this, the City Ruins.
Our map data is actually carried over from our first new game. That's good.
Well, every time, as you may recall, every time you enter a new area, the game will, like, do like a cinematic, do a
That
cinematic
is a large boar.
drone shot saying, like, this is the city ruins. Behold the wonder. 10,000 years after humanity had left Earth and gone to the moon. Observe, also, these highly rendered graphics. Hacking into the hum machines. Holy shit.
Alright, so... Oh, it just causes a Nova explosion. Okay.
Okay, now don't get hit too many times now. The walls are closing in. You have 10 seconds before hacking self-destruct.
No more Nova.
Yeah. I must admit that for this playthrough, I do overuse hacking quite a bit. But then again, you could say that 2B was overusing, you know, the machine gun fire with infinite ammo, or just swinging a sword or a heavy weapon. Come to think of it, 2B actually...
Honestly, do we get different results depending on what... do we get different results depending on what the machines we hack?
Well, the hacking minigame changes. The bigger, the medium-sized robots, like the one that we just hacked into, is going to give you a little more of a challenging minigame than the smaller units.
I'm not asking about the minigame. I'm asking about the effects of the hacking, because each time we've hacked one of these so far, we've gotten the Nova bomb.
That's because hacking damage is so tremendous that it will deplete their health bar. Not every machine that you hack into will die as soon as the hacking minigame is over. Just that they did not have enough health to survive the attack. We're gonna be running, because now that we're in NieR Game Plus, we're also gonna be running into golden machines, and golden machines are stupidly durable despite how small and unintimidating they are.
That's a mechanic that they stole from Minish Cap.
Might also be a thing in... No, that was a thing in Oracle and Ages and Seasons too, that when you carry over your save data using the password system, that you find these special monsters that... The golden beasts, and the golden beasts have lots of health.
Yeah, but they also, to compensate, usually have a significant amount of... In Seasons, it would have been the ore, right?
What, like the ore that allows you to make the metal that lets you combine it with your shield to make an iron shield?
No, I mean the rock currency from the Underworld place.
Oh yeah. Well, the golden beasts only occur in the overworld, not in the underworld.
Okay, so I guess they wouldn't have that then.
And in the next part, now that we have gotten back up to speed in Deja Vu Land, we are going to move from the Resistance camp and start working on the preliminary missions of NieR Automata, bringing us back to the desert eventually.
Be safe, everybody.